Hey, what's up guys? zyfcuh King here bringing you week 8 for NCP, and this week we are facing off against Mid. Before we get into the video though, I do want to describe some free agent changes that I made to this team prior to playing Mid. Before we do that though, make sure you consider giving a subscription to the channel. Definitely appreciate all the content everyone's been giving me, and consider giving a like. So, the team that I have is definitely an experiment, and I said that last week when I traded to Kurt, what was it, Scizor for Aegislash, and then I was able to get a Wigglytuff, dropping Regigigas. And I do like that change a lot, but there's some mons that weren't really cutting it, and I felt like I also wanted the prep to make sure I gave myself a better chance to make playoffs and do well in the playoffs. So some of these changes I think are going to be able to give me a better chance if I make playoffs, because I probably got to win. I'm 4-3 right now. I probably have to win 2 out of 3 to be safe to make playoffs. If I win 1 out of 3, if I don't win any games, I'm very confident I won't make playoffs. If I win 1 out of 3, it'll be very tough because my differential is not that great. So I probably have to win 2 out of 3 games. As you see on your screen here, the first Pokemon I'm dropping is Tangrowth. I'm just not a big fan of Tangrowth. I definitely understand the appeal. It's like the best Earthquake switch in to the game. I mean, outside of a Resist. Like, Tangrowth is just so bulky, and really nice to take on bulky waters, especially because it has pretty decent 110 special attack, with Giga Drain or even like Leaf Storm to do really decent damage to stuff. But it's just too passive, honestly, for the team. It's a decent pivot, kind of like Tapu Fini. It really doesn't do a whole lot, and I feel like there's better mons out there for the price. I think it was like 13 or 14 points. Pretty expensive for what Tangrowth provides. It's probably closer to like an 11-point mon or so. And I definitely had the option of getting Roserade when Tangrowth was around, but I wanted the Earthquake, like, better response. Roserade would have been nice, and then I could have patched up my Earthquake weakness at a different point. So, yeah, Tangrowth just not my type of mon. I might use it in the future, but it didn't really fit this team, especially for the price. Golurk, I really like the mon a lot. I do a triple Ghost, so I don't think I want to be spamming that, even though I could kind of take advantage of it based on my last couple opponents, but I'm dropping Golurk for a different ground type that's cheaper and honestly probably has more utility than Golurk. So yeah, that's unfortunate. And Wigglytuff, I wasn't really the fan of it. The only reason I got Wigglytuff was for points, and then it kind of was an answer to Liv's Dragapult. But I do have Tapu Fini, so I'm not really that worried about Pult anyway. And the other ghost types that are annoying, like Gengar from Leo, he's like borderline to make playoffs, probably finish like a low seed like myself, so we probably wouldn't face off unless if we both made finals. And then if we make finals, then actually my team kind of gets wrecked by Gengar, but we'll just hope that's not the case. It would be pretty hype though. And Gengar would have handled Wigglytuff anyway. And Spectrier is not going to be making plays. I think Davion has it, or whoever the replacement coach is, and he's not going to be making playoffs. So the fourth Pokemon I'm getting rid of is Blacephalon, and now I really like this mon a lot, but I had to do it to make the trade make sense. And this was like a 2-part trade with Kurt. We figured that holding off on trading Blacephalon and the mon I got in return made sense for both our matchups. So yeah, unfortunately I get rid of Blacephalon. Probably my most tight mon, maybe outside of Fini, using this season actually. I really like Blacephalon, especially with Boots potential. Though I don't think I ran Boots a whole lot, but Flame Charges is a really cool set. At odds I could have beaten 6-0 Leo from the start. Last week I didn't realize how non-bulky his Porygon 2 was, but that's besides the point. So the Pokemon I traded for Blacephalon was Aerodactyl. Aerodactyl's 4 points cheaper. Blacephalon's honestly probably better than 4 points cheaper, but Aerodactyl gives me really nice speed. And I definitely want something that can come to games that's faster than Latios. I feel like I had to Scarf Latios or just put it in suboptimal roles, like bulky. And I feel like with Aerodactyl, I can make Aerodactyl either really fast or make it bulky and fast. And not have Latios in that role. Aerodactyl's not the strongest Pokemon either, but it definitely can get the job done, and it looks okay in future matchups. It's another rocker, really fast rocker, so maybe a little bit more reliable than Golurk plus Regirock. They're both pretty passive. So Aerodactyl is really nice. Another Defogger to get to compensate for losing Scizor, and decent enough attack. And again, that speed. But the grass type I picked instead of Tangrowth is Tapu Bulu. Tapu Bulu was only 1 point more, so I thought this was pretty much a no-brainer. Bulu just has a lot more going for it. It can definitely be bulky enough, and pretty threatening with Sub, Choice Band, Choice Scarf, are all really valid sets, and it's super strong. It's super, super strong. So I do like that combination there. I also like the combination of getting Grassy Terrain plus Aegislash. Earthquake's not hitting it as hard. I think that's a pretty solid combination. So the changes I think this week are actually probably going to make it harder for me to win my Week 8 game, but I think they're going to help me out in playoffs in general. So Bulu is not that great against Zygarde, because Zygarde's probably going to run Sludge Bomb, or I think it's Sludge Wave to hit Bulu. And I could live that with Kebia Berry, but I'm not Twitcoing in return, or not outspeeding, so it's going to be tough. But Tangrowth would have been kind of tough against Zygarde, but I could have beaten it. So unfortunately, I had to get rid of Tangrowth this week, so I definitely would have brought Tangrowth against mid, but I had to make transactions. This was last week. To compensate for not having Blacephalon anymore, I went with Charizard as my fire type. I was also contemplating getting rid of Jolteon. I haven't brought it yet. And getting Regieleki just for like even faster speed, but it didn't really make sense. And like Zygarde is not going to do a whole lot against, I think Week 9, it's, Curtis, Steelix plus Landorus. So Regieleki is kind of tough there. I think it could have worked Week 10, especially because Vivid is Coco, but wasn't worth it for just one matchup. So Charizard, it actually looks pretty nice in a couple games. Hopefully it could do pretty decent work. We'll see. And the last Pokemon is Stunfisk. I think Stunfisk is more reliable as a rocker than Golurk, and I don't really need the power that Golurk provides. Stunfisk could be a little passive, I guess, especially getting rid of Tanger for Bulu. I'm not too worried about passive subs trying to set up on me. And Static is just such a nice ability. So, yeah, that's my team overview. I would have updated these mons. So yeah, let me change this this graphic up. So no more Tangrowth, Blacephalon, Wigglytuff, Golurk. We got Aerodactyl, Charizard, Stunfisk, and Bulu. Yeah, no, I definitely like this team. It's probably even more offensive than it was before, but I'm excited for it, and hopefully it'll work out for these last 3 weeks. But if it doesn't, then it was a cool experiment to try out with this team. Well, yeah, let's get right into Week 8 against mid. All right, here we are for the team builder against mid. As you see, my team is different. So go check out the last couple minutes of me rambling about the new changes I made to this team, which I think I said we're gonna make this team a little bit worse against my matchup against mid, but I think overall it's gonna help me in my last 2 games, and then hopefully if I make playoffs. So mid's team it's pretty threatening, very offensive. And my team is also very offensive, so just figuring out whose offense can beat whose. His team has Primarina. Primarina I really don't have a switch into. Like Specs Moonblast to it KOs Tapu Fini. And like Tapu Fini's, the best Tapu Fini can do is go for a Moonblast and hope I get a special attack drop. Like, what would be a switch in? Like Regigigas might have been okay, but obviously I don't have that anymore. Bulu at least resists water moves. My fairy resists Charizard, which is not great. And Aegislash can kind of live 2 hits if I'm special defensive. So Aegislash is probably my best way to handle Primarina. Zygarde, also very strong. I do have Bulu, but I 100% expect them to bring Sludge Wave. Probably not minus special attack nature to kill my Bulu. So, and it also hits Fini, but I imagine invested 1,000 arrows hits Fini harder anyway. So 1,000 arrows, Sludge Wave, Sub, Dragon Dance could honestly be an option. That's really all the coverage that he needs. Rotom Heat, definitely a pretty decent pivot in this game. If it's fast, then it'll outspeed my Fini and hit it super effectively. Latios can take hits in regard to it fine. Rotom Heat might also be the Darmanitan enter. It's probably the most reliable thing that he has. It's kind of tough because Darm can just smack, depending if I'm banded or not, and depending if I hit the right coverage move. So, Necrozma, just, it's bulky enough. It's pretty flexible. I definitely see that coming. Roserade, pretty solid because I do have Fini plus Bulu, and then it could have like Dazzling Gleam to hit the Pangoro. It doesn't outspeed the Darmanitan, and Latios kind of knocks it. really well. Probably a Shadow Ball for Aegislash. I could see like Sludge Bomb, Shadow Ball, Dazzling Gleam, Grass Move, or Spikes or something like that would be pretty decent against my team. Copper Jaw is the last, just as a steel type to like somewhat handle Darm and make sure I don't go for Icicle Crashes. He could have Rotom Heat for that role, so something to consider. Copper Jaw also at least kind of takes on Latios' dabs. Okay. Porygon Z, just a really strong special attacker. If with Dark Pulse could be pretty annoying. Aegislash probably takes hits okay. And like Finny should be able to take like Scarf Edge with really no issue. Scarf, Porygon Z is a little sus because Darm would outspeed anyway. And then I have Regirock, which can take hits for really no issue. Even like Aerodactyl to an extent can handle Tri-Attacks from Porygon Z. Alolan Persian is fast and outspeeds my Latios, so that'd probably be a reason why you would bring it if anything. Could also be like weirdly offensive with Gunk Shot to hit Finny plus Bulu, I suppose, though Finny would destroy with Fairy coverage. Tornadus, I don't think I really see coming because I have Regirock plus Aerodactyl. That kind of seems like a tough bring, though it does about to be the Latios. It probably doesn't kill, and I should kill in return with like a Draco. Rabambi, he doesn't like to bring it, so I doubt it comes. Torracat, I doubt it comes too. So looking at this game, Darm is just really nice. Both Banded and Scarf, probably one Scarf to make sure I add speed plus one Zygarde, or at least speed tie it, potentially. What else looks good? Latios, just dual stabs hits this team super hard, especially with Psy Shock over Psychic to hit the Primarina, unless it's like physically defensive Primarina. And if it's physically defensive Primarina, then it's significantly easier to handle, so I'd be okay with that. And Copper Shot is annoying, but outside of those two, it does pretty well against the team. Anything else? Pangoro looks kind of nice. I don't know if I'm bringing Scarf like I did against Leo. So the first Pokemon I had, I said before, pretty straightforward, is Scarf Darmanitan, Icicle Crash U-Turn, Earthquake that hit the Copper Jaw, and Rock Slide that hit the Rotom Heat. I could have gone Stone Edge, but Rock Slide to a KO'd even max Rotom Heat, so I didn't want to have the increased chance of missing, because Icicle Crash can already miss anyway. The weird tiny bit of HP and defense bulk actually 100% lets me live a Banded Zygarde hit or a +1 Zygarde hit if I really had to, so that's kind of clutch. And then max speed to speed tie Jolly Zygarde or Zygarde that's plus speed nature. It might not be Jolly because it probably wouldn't Sludge Wave to hit my Tapu Bulu. Next I have Latios. Enough speed to also add speed the Zygarde because this would speed tie, so Latios had speeds by +1 and goes for a Life Orb Draco Meteor. Life Orb Draco Meteor, modest, also 2 KOs like max HP Necrozma. If it's special defensive, then it lives 2 Dracos, but that's kind of crazy just how powerful it is. Shy Shock annihilates Primarina, definitely a 2 KO. Aura Sphere to hit the Copper Jaw a little bit harder. And then Tailwind. Roost could have been valid on this slot, but I like Tailwind just like as a last case. If I go for Draco Meteor and I'm like not as strong attacking and someone's gonna revenge kill me anyway, knowing they could take a -2 special attack hit, then at least I get a Tailwind off and then I can get one of my cool breakers in the back later on. So I think Tailwind will be pretty cool there. I don't think I'm gonna really recover much against this team. Really only against a Rotom Heat I would realistically be able to recover on. And I'd probably just want to go for a strong attack anyway. Next is a cool Aegislash set. This Aegislash allows me to live +1,000 arrows from Zygarde, though if it's Adamant Zygarde, I don't live a +1,000 arrows after rocks. That's something to note. If rocks are up and it's like not plus attack Zygarde, I will live a +1 hit, which is after Dragon Dance or after Coil or after a band. And I could do a combination of Shadow Claw plus Shadow Sneak, because one, Extreme Sleep is not going to hit my Aegislash, and I don't think he's going to try to set up again on an Aegislash. And the special defense allows me to live 2 modest Specs Hydro Pumps after rocks from Primarina, and then in return I can Shadow Claw plus Destiny Bond depending. The speed allows me to add speed 0 speed Primarina, or like 4 speed Primarina, but I imagine there's a chance it could outspeed my Aegislash, but I'm okay with that. And then a tiny bit into an attack. Close combat there to hit the Copper Jaw plus the Alolan Persian. Next I got Pangoro. Pangoro's cool. AV's not, like, AV I'm not living a Primarina hit. I could actually live a Dazzling Gleam from Roserade if it's not Life Orb. But I think Life Orb's a pretty decent chance to come this game. Like, Life Orb Shadow Ball would be pretty nice, hit my Aegislash type of deal. And to like do a lot more damage to the top affinity. Not the top 50 can do too much anyway to it. Knockoff, just for general removing item purposes, it's the Necrozma for a 2-hit KO, Ice Punch for the Zygarde plus the Roserade. I think my Ice Punch kills max HP Zygarde or something. That's why I have the attack investment that I have. Drain Punch for recovery, also like on the Copper Jaw Persian, and Gunk Shot to predict the Primarina to come in. Yeah, and then a tiny bit of speed also to maybe add speed to Primarina if it's not that speedy. Again, kind of similar to the Aegislash. It's probably not going to be that slow, but if it is, or if like I'm pretty sure it's like max HP, max special attack, or max HP, max defense, then I'll know at Pangoro, and I'd be pretty confident going for a Gunk Shot. And just hope I don't miss. Next we got AV Bulu, another Pokemon that can definitely take hits from Primarina. It can take one. Moonblast, which is After Rocks. So still super strong, but it still barely lives it. And then I can go for whatever attack afterwards. Horn Leech would kill the Primarina with really no disregard. Stone Edge would nuke the Rotom Heat. Probably not killing because it's going to be physical defensive for my Darmanitan, but 2-hit KO for sure. And I have Jolly. This would add speed, not speed boosted Rotom Heat. So I would definitely 2-hit KO it if that was a switch-in. Close Combat hits the Copper Jaw, and then Zen Headbutt hits the Roserade. Again, not OHKOing any of them, but Zen Headbutt would 2-hit KO to Roserade if I find out it's a slower set, though I don't think it's going to be slow Roserade. I think you probably want it fast in this game. And then Close Combat to hit the Copper Jaw. Wood Hammer would have been nice to do like super massive damage to the Zygarde, but I have other ways around it. And the last Pokemon is Aerodactyl. This will be my lead. Just general lead to punish whatever the lead is going to be. I would kill the Bombi if it was like a lead sticky web set. I 2-hit KO Copper Jaw with Earthquake, so we can go for a Heavy Slam or whatever turn 1, bringing down my Sash, and then I win that exchange or he's forced out. Or if he goes for Rocks Copper Jaw, I 2-hit KO with Earthquake, and then I still have my Sash intact. Roserade, I would kill it if it's like a Spike lead. I really like all these matchups here. Rotom Heat, if it's Scarfed, would be annoying, but I'll find out that it's Scarfed. Necrozma, I don't do a ton to. Like Stone Edge isn't a 2-hit KO, unfortunately, but I also do a Pangoro that I can use as a switch into that. So, and Ice Fang to hit the Zygarde. So, would have liked to have Taunt or Rocks on this, but I felt like I needed all 4 coverage moves. So, yeah, that's my team. Now let's get right into the game. Alright, here we are for the battle. So, what did I expect? Copper Jaw, I guess. Persian came, which is fine. He probably wanted an answer for the Latios, something that speed that, and Torn is a little bit kind of sus this game. It was okay, but like I have Jolteon and Aerodactyl to handle it pretty well. So he could have Rocks Necrozma. Definitely a thing. Could also be a Spike Roserade, because I don't have a Grounded Poison and I don't have Removal. So Toxic Spikes would definitely be annoying. Fortunately, I do have Dual Wing Beat on the Roserade, but he's gonna scout that out anyway. Unfortunately, I don't do a lot of damage if it's lead Necrozma. So let's just hope it's not that, or I do a lot of damage with okay, Persian lead. I don't do a whole lot to this either. Knockoff could be a play. It could also be like offensive with a Gunk Shot. They hit the Bulu, so I do have to watch out for that. Yeah, I do like Jack to this Pokemon. But it is the lead, so I feel like I have to just gauge some damage on this one. Stone Edge, hopefully I hit. 35%. Okay. So he's like max HP. Persian, and probably enough speed to add speed Latios. Again, not a great switch into this. It's a pretty offensive team, so 35%. Yeah, I think I have to go for Stone Edge here to maybe get a 3-hit KO. It's probably unlikely, especially because I have to land 3 hits. But I could also crit. Okay, that helps. Foul play, okay. Should be in range of another Stone Edge, unless it's a really low roll. So I'm obviously going for it, 100%. And hopefully I can get a the lead kill, but I miss, unfortunately. Alright, so arrow dies. I mean, my Darmanitan comes out here. That's really not a question. Darmanitan U-turn kills. No need for me to like rock slide or something. U-turn out of here. I guess it makes up for the fact that I landed a crit with the arrow and I missed the third stone edge. Definitely not in the best favor for me to win that matchup. Though I thought U-turn taunt was kind of a weird play by the Persian, because I could have definitely outsped and get rocks up, but that's whatever. Persian's dead. So 5 on 5. Latios seems kind of nice. What outspeeds? Primarina comes in. Yeah, this is a tough play. I can go Bulu here. I don't live a Sludge Bomb, do I? No, there's no way I live that. I think I have to go into my Latios. Primarina's definitely coming out here. And I just get a big hit off with Psyshock. Either that or I go into my Bulu here, which is probably the best play. Could flip turn. I like the damage that Psyshock gives though, and it's just a lot of damage. How important my Latios? It's probably pretty important. Yeah, I'm gonna go into Bulu. That's kind of unfortunate, but going to Bulu, if he stays in and goes for Moonblast or whatever, I can make a prediction. Flip turn comes out, that's definitely annoying, but Moonblast is fairly safe. I guess Aegislash could have been a play here too. Moonblast? Okay. Let's gauge the damage. 146 down to 94. That's not a lot. 52 damage. See, max special attack, timid. No special attack. Okay. That is nice to know. So I'm gonna stay in and Zed Headbutt and hopefully catch the Roserade. Fingers crossed that he doesn't go into Rotom Heat. And he goes into Roserade, great. Let's see how much damage I do. And I hit. A kill would be great. 80%. Okay, Roserade. He took that really well. There's definitely a chance this isn't speed invested. But it's not like max defensive either. I think I go into my Latios here. Shadow Ball I don't really care about. It could be like max HP, max speed or something. Sleep Hatter? That's annoying. Yeah, man, that was a risky play. I think Bulu had a decent chance to add speed there. We could go for Shadow Ball here. I don't think I have much of a play. I think I just stay in and burn a turn. So I think I'm pretty comfortably always going to revenge kill something. Like Zygarde could be a play here, Primarina could be a play here, but if Primarina's the play, then I go into my Bulu. So I'm able to burn off a turn, which is great. Go into Bulu. So you got a flip turn. Flip turns, that's fine. Overheat definitely can come out here. Pangoro. Rotom Heat. Yeah, let's go into the Pangoro here. Volt Switch would definitely be annoying. Definitely a play he can make though. Overheat, okay. Let's see if it does 42 to 50%. 202 to 129, 73 damage. Yeah, no special attack. I'm pretty safe, I think, to just go for a gunk shot here. He doesn't have a switch in. He doesn't have a switch in a knockoff. So if I can hit that Primarina, that'd be great. Because knockoff's not going to accomplish a ton, and I can gauge based on this damage. I mean, I kill if he's like max HP. Let's see. Please hit, please hit. Okay, great. 70%. I think I have a decent chance to add speed. But how important is this Pokemon? It's probably too important, so I'm going to go into my Tapu Bulu. I'm pretty sure I add speed, but I don't think that's a risk I'm willing to take. But it's Fizz, Def, Primarina. Okay. Yeah, I'm definitely okay with this situation. Especially if I can get Latios awake. Moonblast. Fine. I can Horn Leech here. I can go for Stone Edge. I'm gonna go for a Stone Edge. Predict the Rotom Heat to come out. You could sack off the Roserade here. Okay, that's a good play. Just hopefully I don't miss. And I miss. Okay, I'm running a lot of inaccurate moves, so it makes sense. Yeah, so he is faster because he got the HP recovery first. Let's go into... Kind of a tough play. I think I have to get into my Latios and try to get it awake. Sludge Bomb can come off here. That would be annoying, but is what it is. Yeah, Shadow Ball. Okay, I take another. No Spit F drop. Great. Okay, I'm fine with this. It's getting really healthy though. That's sucky. Let's go for a Psyshock. Does he risk this? He might. Primarina seems kinda safe. There's definitely risk there as well. Please wake up. That'd be great. Yeah, this Primarina is getting really healthy. Level 50. He definitely lives his hit. Flip turn could be a play. And I don't kill here. I think I have to switch. That's kind of unfortunate. Yeah, I'm not liking this position. Ran a lot of risky moves. Yeah, Moonblast. Okay. And like I'm calling all the plays too. Yeah, landing that Stone Edge would have been great, but it comes with the territory of running inaccurate moves. Zen Headbutt put this in range. It'll put it like a 55% or so, and Latios does not enough damage. I'm going for a Horn Leech here. Goes in the Rotom. Roserade, okay. Man, that's still a decent amount of damage. I stay in and Zen Headbutt here. If he goes for Shadow Ball, I don't think that's gonna kill. If he goes for Sludge Bomb, then I gotta switch into my Latios. Yeah, that's fine. Bulu is down. I bring out Pangar doesn't outspeed. I could also go into this. Darmanitan, Roserade. It's pretty bulky. I have to go for Icicle Crash. Rotom Heat. Icicle Crash. He definitely takes a lot of hits. I think I go into my Latios and hopefully I get the Wake. I've already burned 2 turns, so it's in my favor to wake up here and kill with a Psyshock. And if he goes into Primarine, he's getting Twig KO'd, but I don't get it. That's pretty unfortunate. I live this hit. Now, do I go for the kill here? I think I have to go for Tailwind. And then I get my Pangoro in. So my Latios is dead, assumingly. You could go for Sleep Powder here too. Yeah, it's a good play. I think I still stay in here though. Could switch out. He's gonna stay in. Okay. Yeah, Pangoro comes out. Roserade. I might not even kill with Ice Punch here. But I have to go for it. Yeah, definitely not looking in the best position, but I think it might be doable. Let's see, does he make the Primarina play? That'd be kind of crazy. Ice Punch. If I can kill, I have a chance. Alright, I definitely have a chance. That's cool. Roserade is down. Yeah, it's gonna be tough, but I think I could definitely pull it off. Thing is, like, the Zygarde hasn't come in yet, the Crowdson hasn't come in yet. I have my secret weapon in the back, which is the Aegislash, but it's basically got to take on 3 Pokemon, so. And Primarina is living this hit. But I have to go for the Gunk Shot here. Yeah. If I miss, it's 100% over. Okay, I land. Don't think I kill. Oh, I do. Okay, I'll take that. Primarina down. Tailwind off. I'm pretty bulky though. I think I live any hit. Zyguard coming out. Oh, I mean, I probably don't live banded hit. Let's see if it's banded. 108. Yeah, I don't live. Let's see. Pangoro. Zyguard. 1,000 arrows. See Life Orb? I mean, I have to bring this in. Now, this is deciding what play I'm going for here. Obviously, I kill with Icicle Crash. Rotom Heat is probably like max physical defensive. Rock Slide to a KOs though. So I go for the Rock Slide here. To a KO the Rotom Heat. Necrozma comes out. Okay, that's a cool middle ground play. Now that does like, what is that? 37%. Necrozma. So, like max HP potentially. I have to go to Aegislash and hope I live 2 hits. If he's modest, there's a chance I live 2 hits. Dark Pulse definitely helps with that. I go for Shadow Claw here. Oh, if I... Alright, so I will pop my my berry here. If I get flinched, I 100% lose. That'll do. That's unfortunate. Shadow Claw. Yeah, that sucks. Man, that's unfortunate. It is what it is. Darn would have lived a Dark Pulse too. Yeah. Huh. I don't know. But what's dead right now? Aegislash. And the Pangoro. Alright, D-Ray. Let's see what you got. I think I have to go for Icicle Crash flinches and a combination of him missing with Overheat. So yeah, let's get this party started. I think he's even max physical defensive, so this is maybe should be a 4 KO. Okay, 3 KO. Flinch. Okay. That's 1. So I need a flinch or a miss on his part. And I miss. Okay. That sums it up. Yeah, that was quite unfortunate. Yeah, I'm not gonna let that hit. Yeah, I definitely had a chance if that Aegislash didn't get flinched there. Ah, darn. That's unfortunate, but good game to mid. Very well played. 4-4 right now, so definitely got to win these last 2 games to like secure a playoff spot. Maybe just 1 out of 2, but I think I need to get 2. So yeah, good game to mid. Yeah, until next time. Later, guys.